share my screen, then we'll start with this particular chapter. What we are going to study is now current electricity. So basically, we are studying about the science and technology. You have already understood what is the science and what is the technology. So whatever there is in surrounding what we are going to study, and we are going to understanding scientifically way. So that is the considered in the science. And what is it we have studied in the science? We have to incorporate in the our curriculum, and we are going to be used as to minimize the efforts or ease our life. That is the technology. Screen sharing सर्वांना दिसते? स्क्रीन दिसते?
दिसते.
गुड. तर आपण अजून एक फिनॉमिना शिकणार आहोत. दॅट इज अ करंट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. Current electricity is the one of the phenomena what we are going to understand. The current electricity, how much importance is there in our day-to-day life? You know very well. आता लाईट असेल किंवा करंट असेल तरच आपल्याला सर्व गोष्टी शक्य होतात किंवा करू शकतो. जर लाईट विदाउट लाईट, व्हॉट इज लाईफ? कॅन यू इमॅजिन अबाउट दिस? आजच्या तारखेला आपल्या घरामध्ये किंवा व्हॉट एव्हर वी आर लिव्हिंग और युझिंग द करंट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, इट इज अ व्हेरी इसेन्शियल पार्ट ऑफ आवर लाईफ. खूप गरजेची वस्तू झालेली आहे. जर लाईट नसेल, डे टाइमला लाईट नसेल तर फॅन, देन हॉट सिच्युएशन, दीज आर द situations, then mobile charging, then lots of things. And evening, if light is not there, then we are not able to see anything. We are not comfortable to do any work. Our study is going to hamper. This is the importance of the electricity. So what is the electricity that we need to understand? For the understanding of the current electricity, there are the few of the points that has been designed to understand, that we are going to discuss and we are going to study about. So पहिला पॉइंट काय आहे? Potential and potential difference. First point is there is the potential and potential difference that we are going to identify and that we are going to study. So in short, we know about the potential. So what is the linguistic meaning of potential? Language मध्ये potentialचं meaning काय आहे? Who can guide me? What is the meaning of potential? आपण पोटेन्शियल शब्द हा कुठे वापरतो? Normally where we are going to use the word potential. आपण म्हणतो ना, इट हॅज अ गुड पोटेन्शियल. त्या व्यक्तीमध्ये गुड पोटेन्शियल आहे. देन वी हॅव स्टडीड द previous chapter, that is potential energy. What is potential energy? Potential energy, what is the potential energy? You can
The energy of an object because of its state or position is called potential energy.
Potential energy. Yes, good. Potential is because of its states, because of its position. त्याच्या पोझिशन मुळे
पोझिशन हाईट
या त्याच्या पोझिशन मुळे किंवा त्याच्या स्टेट मुळे त्याच्याकडे जे धारण आहे किंवा दॅट ही हॅज, दॅट इज वी कॉल्ड एज अ पोटेन्शियल. दिस इज द potential, and difference between the potential is the potential difference, and that all together we are looking at it at the electric point of view, that is charge point of view, and that is because of that current is going to be. Then what we are going to study about the conductors and insulators. Conductors is that who is allowing to flow of the current, and insulators who was not allowing flow of the current. How conductors behaves, what are the conductors, what are the insulators, in deep that what we are going to study in this chapter. Then we will correlate the resistance. We will study what is exactly resistance. We will study the conductors and insulators, and along with that conductor insulators, there another terminology is that resistance. It's altogether difference terminology. So conductors, insulators, resistance. And what is the resistance and Ohm's law? That is the relations between the current flowing through the system, and what is how the resistance is behave, and what that is relation between the resistance and current flow, that we are going to study in the Ohm's law. Then we will study the connection of resistors and effective resistance. Then we are going to study the connection of resistors. Resistors we are generally implementing in the system or using in the system as part of the circuit. It's a one component we are being used in the circuit. So that resistance should work as per my requirement, as per requirement of the circuit. सर्किटची जी काही रिक्वायरमेंट आहे, सर्किटमध्ये जितका मला रेजिस्टन्स हवा आहे किंवा जितका रेजिस्टन्स कमी हवा आहे किंवा जास्त हवा आहे, that is it's a we are going to use the resistors in the circuit. That is effectiveness of the resistance we are going to study. What is the effectiveness of resistance? If I put resistors in different way in the sense one resistor after one resistor after one resistor, then what is the effective resistance of that system, that we are going to study. We will put the resistance in series, in parallel. There are two ways of putting resistance in the circuit मध्ये रेजिस्टन्स अंतर्भूत करण्याचे दोन प्रकार आहेत. एक वन इज द पॅरलल सर्किट, अदर इज द series circuit. What is the series circuit? What is the parallel circuit? That is also we are going to study in this chapter. Now think about the what we are discussing about the electricity. So current, electricity. So we know very much about the electricity, how it comes to our place. आपल्या लोकेशन पर्यंत इलेक्ट्रिसिटी कशी येते. आफ्टर कमिंग टू द आवर प्लेस, then how it has been going to be distributed in the room and our place, our premises. That is the we know very well. सो कशा पद्धतीनं आपल्या घरामध्ये आपण इलेक्ट्रिसिटी किंवा करंट डिस्ट्रीब्युट केलेला आहे, विथ द हेल्प ऑफ द वायर्स कनेक्ट करून आपण आपल्या घरामध्ये पूर्ण इलेक्ट्रिसिटी डिस्ट्रीब्युट केलेली आहे. What is that? What we have first point of contact is the electric switch. आपल्या घरामध्ये एक बोर्ड आहे ना. सो सपोज दिस इज द, so we have assessing point. This is the assessing point. This is the electric board what we have at every place. प्रत्येक घरामध्ये, प्रत्येक ऑफिस मध्ये, प्रत्येक स्कूल मध्ये, wherever we are using electricity, there is a one board is there, access point is there, that is a electric switch. So what is the function of electric switch? How it is functioning, that we know very well. If you switch on, then desired equipment, whatever that equipment is there, the fan is there, or tube lights are there, that what is other equipments where it is using that heater or AC or electric shakedies and different grinder, mixer, grinder, different instruments where is washing machine, freeze, whatever, but we are using the electric instruments required electric current. It starts from here. We switch on, it's the current starts. It starts. We switch off, electric current switch off. Then how it's come into the this panel or this board? It's come from the one MCB, or this is the main board. There is a one board is there inside our every house or every place. Before that, this is the, what is this? What is
Hello,
this?
sir.
Yeah.
I am unable to see the screen.
You are unable to see screen. So everybody is able to see the screen?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Just a minute. Let me restart the mic. Now, is it possible you to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good. So we are discussing about the potential and potential difference. Before that, we need to understand what is the exactly current, how it flows. This is not in your curriculum, but you should understood how electric current is coming to the our place. So we have electric switch, then main board, then what is this?
Meter.
बिकॉज आता घरी आपण इलेक्ट्रिसिटी आपण किती इलेक्ट्रिसिटी वापरली ते मेजर करण्याची आवश्यकता आहे ना. दॅट्स देयर इज वन मीटर. मीटर इज मेजरिंग द current consumption, so electricity consumption. So how electricity come up to this point? It's come through the electric pole. There is pole somewhere outside our होम. आपल्या घराच्या आजूबाजूला इलेक्ट्रिक पोल असतात. त्या पोलवरतून आपल्याला लाईट घरामध्ये आपण घेतो. Then how electric current flows from the main source? So these are the some of the lines. So what is this? This is the what is the function of transformer? This is substation. सबस्टेशन जे आहे किंवा ट्रान्सफॉर्मर आहे तो काय करतो? ट्रान्सफॉर्मर व्हॉट इट डज? इट ट्रान्सफॉर्म्स इलेक्ट्रिक एनर्जी फ्रॉम this side to this side. What it does actually, it's step down transformer. It's known as a step down transformer. हा स्टेप डाऊन ट्रान्सफॉर्मर याला काय म्हणतात? स्टेप डाऊन म्हणजे काय करतो? हा स्टेप डाऊन करतो. म्हणजे दिस इज सपोज 11 kV जर लाईन असेल आणि दिस इज द आवर 420 व्होल्ट असेल किंवा whatever be the kV means kilovolt, and this 420 kilovolt means 240 420 to 420 volts only. This is kilovolt. Kilo means 10 raised to 3. 11 into 10 raised to 3 volt. This is the voltage in this area, and this area voltage maybe get drops. What is we are getting the current? 230 volts. Somewhere we are getting at the our premises, or our premises required up to 230 volts of the current voltage. Dropping the current capacity, it's being stepped with the help of the step down transformer. The step down transformer ने काय होतं? ड्रॉप होऊन स्टेप डाऊन होऊन तो आपल्याकडे सप्लाय होतो. Then that's large poles, what you have seen across the roads or across the line or across the area of the different places. These are the high voltage transmission lines. These are the high voltage transmission line. There is voltage is very high. That's why their height is also very high. So it is hardly reachable to any living organism. Then how it is going to be generated? It's a electric generation station. This is the electric generation station. So it may be nuclear power station or hydropower station or steam turbine. Okay, from this place what we are getting the electric energy. In our area, what kind of stations are there? Electric generation. There is the hydropower station we have. We have hydropower station at what is the name? Location? Koyna Dam. So we have the it's one of the largest electric power generation station at a Koyna Dam. It is the hydro generation. Some of the sugar factories in our area or some of the places we have steam generation stations also. that small steam generation stations what we have. We have some of the nuclear power stations also, that but currently it's when we don't have nearby any nuclear power generation stations. So we have some of the steam generation at Ratnagiri, in the Ratnagiri districts and out that area. It's Enron and Jaigarh. This area we have some of the steam turbines or some of the power generation station. From that place we are getting the power up to our place. Now it is a power is flowing, generating at the power station, and we are consuming at our place. So how it is performing, coming from that place to this place, why there is no any losses, is there any losses, then how much is the losses and all things, that is the part of the our study of interest. So that also you have to be understood and that should be clear. Now up to this you might have been clear. इथपर्यंत तुम्हाला समजलेलं आहे का? इलेक्ट्रिकचं जो काही सर्किट आहे किंवा इलेक्ट्रिकचं जो सायकल आहे, व्हॉट इज द सायकल, व्हॉट वी आर कंडक्टिंग द or we are using the electric current at our place, how it comes to our place, that I have tried to explain you. Okay, this is not for your curriculum, but you should know about this. Then we are coming to the potential difference. So potential difference, what is this picture indicates here, water is flowing from top to bottom, because it's at the top it has the some potential, it at some height it has a potential and it's flowing down. So water always flows from higher level to lower level. कधी by its own, whether water is possible to flow from lower level to upper level? No. Is it possible? No, it's won't. It's not possible to water to flow from the lower level to upper level. Always water flows from upper level to lower level. So we are, along with these electric circuits, we have one more facility we are using with the help of our corporation water supply system. That is what it is exactly. Corporation water system, water is pumped from the river or some the lake or some places that and we are taking this water at the one top position. So here we can see, here you can see the position. So check. So this is the stream of the water or flow of the water. Water is being pumped. This is the pump. It is a pump being used. Water is being pumped and it is stored at the higher level. This is the, we are increasing its potential energy, and here we are storing water. After this storing at this place, we are using this water for cultivation, for house, for domestic purpose, for animals, and any other purposes we are using. So this system we are developing. We are pumping forcefully, we are taking this water to the upper level. या लेवलला आपण forcefully water घेऊन जातो आणि तिथून पुढे ते काय naturally it circulates to the places. म्हणजे you need to memorize, remember that the it's a higher position, जिथं पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी जास्त आहे त्या पोझिशन पासून लोअर पोझिशनला water is going to flow. In this stream also you can observe, this is that hilly area. From this side stream is flowing to the downward directions, where the flow is flowing at the lower level from the upper level. As there is level difference, water is flowing from the due to the level difference. Current is also flowing through the level difference. One more example, if you can see, is this system. So in this system, what is we have already seen in that that potential energy of the water, we are using pump, and through the pump we are putting in the tank, and from the tank it is a freely flowing for the lower side, and it is producing some pressure. At the lower side there is the low pressure, at a higher side there is the high pressure of water. same thing is going to be correlate with the electric current. So how current is going to flow? Negative, negative to positive electrons is going to flow. Electron flow kuto hoto? Electron flows from the negative to positive. That is the low potential. This side is the low potential. Why it is low? Because sign is negative. You know the negative means is a lesser side, and higher side positive means as a higher side. That is the high potential. Electrons in a conductor flows from negative to the positive. या डायरेक्शन मध्ये इलेक्ट्रॉन्स फ्लो होतात. जसं water is flowing from higher side to lower side. That's why the electrons is flowing from the negative to positive. Now positive is the higher. Positive is the higher. Current should flow from positive to negative. That's why this potential, this conventionally current flows from the positive to negative. What we shows that flow of the current flows direction, what we are showing, we are showing the direction of current is good. Direction of current is positive to negative. Electrons flows from the positive to negative. Now see how electrons going to be flow. See here is one switch. This is the switch. Sometimes it is going to open, sometimes it is closing up. Watch it carefully. While it is a close, how electrons, this negative charge are the electrons, how electrons are flowing, behaving, and when it is closed, how electrons are behaving, and when it is open, how electrons is behaving. तर इलेक्ट्रॉन्स काय करतात, ज्या वेळेला हा क्लोज आहे तो इलेक्ट्रॉन्स हे युनिफॉर्मली एका डायरेक्शन मध्ये जात आहेत, आणि ज्या वेळेला हा ओपन असेल म्हणजे सर्किट ओपन असेल त्यावेळेला इलेक्ट्रॉन्स रॅन्डमली फिरतात म्हणजे काय करतात, ते एका डायरेक्शन मध्ये जात नाहीत. सम ऑफ द इलेक्ट्रॉन्स मुव्हिंग अपवर्ड, some of downward, some of the backward, some of the forward. So this is the idea behind that. When that potential difference, what we have applied here is the potential difference. This is the battery. When we are applying battery, then only current is going to be flow. बॅटरी आपण अप्लाय करत नाही तोपर्यंत करंट फ्लो होत नाही. म्हणून आपण काय करतो, दिस इज द इंड्युस्ड पोटेन्शियल. हे काय करतो, त्याच्यात पोटेन्शियल डिफरन्स आपण त्याच्यामध्ये इंड्यूस करतो. दॅट टाइम ओनली करंट इज गोइंग टू बी फ्लो. आता इथं तुम्हाला ऑब्झर्व होईल की व्हेन करंट इज फ्लोईंग, सो इट्स showing that current is flowing. Now current is off. Now current is flowing. Electrons are moving uniform direction. See on this indicator. Now it's off. Electrons are at the random direction. So observe this carefully once again. Then you can understood when current is flowing and when how electrons is behaving while current is flowing and how they are behaving while current is not flowing. करंट ज्यावेळेला फ्लो होत असतो त्यावेळेला इलेक्ट्रॉन्स काय करतात, एका डायरेक्शन मध्ये मूव्ह होत असतात. ज्या वेळेला करंट फ्लो होत नाही त्यावेळेला ते रॅन्डमली अनेक दिशेमध्ये फ्लो होत असतात. दिस इज हाऊ करंट इज गोइंग टू बी फ्लो. दिस इज नाउ क्लोज सर्किट. So you can see that how the current is flowing. Electrons are flowing from this negative. This is the negative side. This is positive. This is negative. From negative to the positive. But current is flowing from positive to negative. Current is flowing to the reverse direction of the electron flow. Electron flow ज्या डायरेक्शन मध्ये फ्लो होतात त्याच्या अपोजिट डायरेक्शन मध्ये करंट फ्लो होतो. करंट इज फ्लोइंग फ्रॉम पॉझिटिव्ह टू निगेटिव्ह. दिस इज द निगेटिव्ह. पॉझिटिव्ह टू निगेटिव्ह. तर या डायरेक्शन मध्ये करंट फ्लो होतो. That is positive means the higher side, that you know very well. Positive is the higher, negative is the lesser, that is the lesser side. That's why current is flowing from positive to negative. Don't be confused ever time. कधीही तुम्ही याच्या बाबतीत कन्फ्युज व्हायचं कारण नाही.
इलेक्ट्रॉन निगेटिव्ह कडून पॉझिटिव्ह कडे आणि करंट पॉझिटिव्ह कडून निगेटिव्ह कडे ना.
व्हेरी गुड. दॅट यू हॅव टू मेमराइज. हे तुम्ही लक्षात ठेवलं पाहिजे. याच्यामध्ये काहीही कन्फ्युजन नाही ऍज ऑफ नाऊ. जशा पद्धतीनं वी हॅव टू कोरिलेट दिस विथ द प्रेशर, हाय प्रेशर, लो प्रेशर. हाय प्रेशर म्हणजे वरच्या साईडला ज्या वेळेला आपण वॉटर ठेवतो, वॉटर टँक मधून वॉटर इज फ्लोइंग हायर साइड टू लोअर साइड. दॅट इज द हायर साइड इज द पॉझिटिव्ह साइड. दॅट्स वाय करंट इज from the positive side to negative side. And how electron is flowing? Electron are there at a negative side because electrons has a negative charge. That's why electrons are there in the at the negative side. They are flowing from negative to positive charge because positive charge attracts unlike charge. Like charges repels each other and unlike charges attract each other. The negative charge is being to be attracted by the positive charge. Then what we are going to understand about the potential. What is exactly potential? We are trying to understand the potential difference. We have trying to understand the how electricity is going to be flow. Electricity, we understood that positive potential is the higher potential, negative is a lower potential. Current is flowing through the one due to the potential difference. Potential difference असल्यामुळं त्याच्यामध्ये जर फरक असल्यामुळं ते current is flowing. Now I need to understand about the potential. What is exactly potential? Potential, we have understood potential means inherent property or inherent capacity. So that is the linguistic meaning of potential. Then we are going to understand the electric potential. Electric potential ला आपण electric field potential किंवा potential drop किंवा electrostatic potential. These are the different terminology are applicable at different instances or different topics of the electricity. Now we are going just trying to understand the electrical potential. What is the electric potential? It is the amount of work needed to move a unit charge, electric charge from reference to specific point in electric field without producing an acceleration. Now these are the sum of the condition without producing acceleration or this thing. This is the amount of work. Potential is the amount of work needed to move unit electric charge. Charge we are denoted by Q. Q may be positive or Q may be negative. The amount of work needed, work किती काम करावं लागतं, किती energy is required, work is required to move this charge from specific point. Specific points means any point. Particular एका point पासून from the specific point to the reference point. Reference point is the another point, means this is the displacement. What is the potential? Electric potential. It is electric potential is also work to be done or work is required. Needed to move. Needed to means it is required. It has to be. Means we can relate to this energy also. Electric also. Then we relate to the energy. The energy required to displace from one point to second point. What has to be displaced? Here displacement should be of the electric charge. This is the electric charge. Electric charge displacement करण्यासाठी एका पर्टिक्युलर पॉइंट पासून अजून एखाद्या रेफरन्स पॉइंट पर्यंत इलेक्ट्रिक चार्ज घेऊन जाण्यासाठी जे वर्क रिक्वायर्ड आहे, जी एनर्जी रिक्वायर्ड आहे, that is called as the electric potential. Now you have got the electric potential. Electric potential is the energy required or amount of work required to move the charge from one point to other point without producing acceleration. Without producing acceleration म्हणजे काय? या पॉइंट मधून जाताना हे फास्ट गेला, इथं थोडंसं थांब, स्लो गेला, फास्ट गेला, दॅट इज द accelerating. It should be flow uniformly without the producing acceleration. या शब्दाचा मिनिंग काय आहे? इट शुड फ्लो युनिफॉर्मली, कंटिन्युअसली मूव्ह व्हायला पाहिजे. म्हणजे तो इथंपर्यंत मूव्ह झाला, इथं स्लो झाला, देन फास्ट, दॅट शुड नॉट बी हॅपन. दॅट इज द बिकॉज ऑफ द acceleration. Acceleration should be zero, means velocity should be constant. Steady velocity मध्ये it should have to flow. Now we are pretty clear about the potential. Now we are going to understand about the potential difference. We know the potential difference between two potential is the potential. That's all. Potential difference, in short, what is potential difference? Difference between two potential. That's all. Now scientifically definition we want to introduce. What is the potential difference? The difference in electric potential between final location when work is done upon charge. Charge, its potential energy known as a potential difference. So this is the definition. But what is we know? Difference between electric potential between the final and initial location is very much clear for the our understanding. Formula what we are writing potential difference between 2 points is equal to work divided by total charge transferred. Total charge transferred, how much work is required to do the to charge transfer the charge. This is the we are putting it with the. Okay, can we proceed further? See what we have understood about the current flow. Current flow आपण understood केलेला आहे. Now this is the one of the atom. What is happening with this atom? What is happening with my slide? So just give me a moment. Up to now, we have tried to understand some of the concept from the current electricity. We have understood potential energy. We have understood potential difference. Now we are trying. We are already trying to understand the current flow. How current is going to be flow. The current kasa flow hoto. That we have understood that electrons is moving. But in atomic level, how electrons are moving from one place to another place, that we are trying to understand with this slide. Now are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
ओके, आतापर्यंत जे आपण शिकलेलं ते समजलेलं आहे ना तुम्हाला?
Oh.
Okay, now see this slide. What is there? These electrons are randomly moving. What is this positive charge? Positive charge are the atoms, and these are the electrons randomly moving. This in this first picture also, and in second picture also. Okay, when we applied the electric current, so it flows.
येऊन बघ.
Okay, there is some technical issue. It is going to be hang. It's going to be hang. What is that concept behind that? So let me try to explain about it. Slide is hang. Let me try to explain with the new slide. What we are trying to explain is not working with this animation. So let me try with the new slide. So how electron is moving. See, so this is the my one conducting material. This is the conductor. What is has this is the atoms.
Protons and neutrons.
Atoms, nucleus. This is the positive charge. And electron has, every atom has the electrons flowing around it. Okay. Electrons are flowing around each atom. While we have not applied any potential difference. तर ते हे इलेक्ट्रॉन्स कुठं फिरत असतात, दे आर वॉन्डरिंग रॅन्डमली. हा इलेक्ट्रॉन या दिशेमध्ये फिरत असेल, हा इलेक्ट्रॉन या दिशेमध्ये जात असेल, हा इलेक्ट्रॉन या दिशेमध्ये जात असेल, हा इलेक्ट्रॉन या दिशेमध्ये जात. त्याची इफेक्टिव्ह रिझल्टंट इज इक्वल टू 0. हे जी इलेक्ट्रॉनची मुवमेंट आहे ती इफेक्टिव्ह मुवमेंट ही 0 असते. when we applied any charge. If suppose I have applied potential difference, that is the charge. मी इथं पॉझिटिव्ह चार्ज अप्लाय केला, इथं मी निगेटिव्ह चार्ज अप्लाय केला. What is electron is going to move? Electron is going to move from this side to this side. प्रत्येक इलेक्ट्रॉनची डायरेक्शन नंतर काय असेल, युनिफॉर्म असेल. सपोज दिस इज द अदर केस. दिस इज द पॉझिटिव्ह, दिस इज द निगेटिव्ह. हे जे इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आहेत, एव्हरी इलेक्ट्रॉन्स इज मुव्हिंग in the one direction, in the positive direction. Uniformly they are at the uniformly moving towards the positive charge, and then current is flowing conventionally from positive to negative. This is the way the current is going to be flow. Now we are trying to understand the resistor. Actually we have understood conductors. Conductors are there to allow the charge, and we are going to understand about the resistance, semiconductors or bad conductor also. But before that, this is the one of the component of the, this is the one of the component of circuit. हा सर्किटचा एक कॉम्पोनंट आहे. रेजिस्टर्स हे सर्किट मध्ये मी वापरतो. वाय आय एम गोइंग टू यूज रेजिस्टर्स इन सर्किट? बिकॉज आय नीड टू हॅव डिझायर्ड आउटपुट. करंट शुड फ्लो और करंट शुड रिस्ट्रिक्ट. करंट रिस्ट्रिक्ट व्हायला पाहिजे किंवा करंट फ्लो व्हायला पाहिजे. अशा पद्धतीनं मी काहीतरी आपण सर्किटमध्ये जे काही वापरतो, दॅट इज कॉल्ड ॲज अ रेजिस्टर्स. रेजिस्टर इज द पॅसिव्ह two-terminal electric component. Two-terminal means it has a two terminal. This is the one terminal. This is the second terminal. It has also two-terminal electrical component that implements electric resistance as a critical element. What is the resistor? Resistor is the massive two-terminal component that implements electrical resistance as a circuit element. Circuit elementचा एक पार्ट म्हणून काय करतो, इलेक्ट्रिकल रेजिस्टन्स इम्प्लिमेंट करतो. In electric circuit, resistors are used to reduce the current flow. Current flow कमी करण्यासाठी आपण रेजिस्टन्स वापरतो. ऍडजस्ट सिग्नल लेवल्स, जे काही सिग्नल्स पास होत आहेत, सपोज आय हॅव टू यूज सर, आर यू एबल टू सी माय स्क्रीन प्रॉपरली?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, why we are using the resistance in the circuit? If suppose I have motherboard of the computer, there I need to adjust signal pass होणे किंवा stop होणे किंवा gateway, it's on off signal किंवा current signal जास्त प्रमाणात सोडणे किंवा कमी सोडणे. Wherever that circuit is there in mobile, in transistor, in telephone, whatever may the instruments are there, so we need to adjust the signal. Then we need to divide voltage. It is a requirement of circuit for the desired output. Bias active element. Bias active element म्हणजे काय? Active element बंद करणे किंवा चालू करणे. Bias means काय की giving the preference to prefer active element. कोणाला ऍक्टिव्ह एलिमेंट बनवायचा आहे, कुणाला इनएक्टिव्ह एलिमेंट बनवायचा आहे. सर्किट मध्ये वेगवेगळे कॉम्पोनंट्स आहेत, त्यांचं जे काही आउटपुट आपल्याला मिळवायचं आहे, डिझायर्ड आउटपुट टू गेट, सो वी आर युझिंग द रेजिस्टर्स. रेजिस्टर्स आर द इलेक्ट्रिकल कॉम्पोनंट. दे आर मेड अप ऑफ सेमी कंडक्टर्स और कंडक्टर्स. हे रेजिस्टर्स आपण बनवतो. दीज आर द मेड फॉर द सर्किट रिक्वायरमेंट. सर्किटच्या रिक्वायरमेंटसाठी आपण बनवतो, सर्किटच्या रिक्वायरमेंट प्रमाणे बनवतो. नाउ व्हॉट आर दिस कलर कोडिंग? दिस कलर कोडिंग आर देअर फॉर द अंडरस्टँडिंग ऑफ द रेजिस्टन्स कॅपॅसिटी. What is the capacity of this resistance? How it's resist? So this is the color coding. So by that way we are going to understand. Any electrician can understand, or any who is going to repair or who is going to design these circuits, he can understand proper way with these color codings. These color codings is for the understanding of the capacity or type of the resistor. Up to this, it is very much pretty clear to you. Everything about the potential difference, resistors. So how current is going to be flow? What is that? Now current is flowing. This current, how it is flowing, we need to understand. So we need to correlate this with the Ohm's law. Who is going to read for me Ohm's law? Ohm's law. Who is there?
मी वाचू?
Please.
Ohm's law states that the current through a conductor between 2 points is directly proportionally to the voltage across the 2 points. The constant of proportionality, the resistance.
Okay, Sweta, will you please read once again for me?
Ohm's law states that the current through a conductor between 2 points is directly proportional to the voltage across the 2 points. The constant of proportionality, the resistance.
What is that? Directly proportional to voltage. Voltage ची proportional काय आहे?
Direct.
We are denoting current by I is directly proportional to V. Ohm's law states that the current through conductor. Current कुठून पास होतो? When current is going to flow through the conductor. Conductor मधून ज्या वेळेला current पास होतो, between 2 points, दोन पॉइंट मधून पास ज्यावेळेला पास होतो, 2 पॉइंट मध्ये, it is directly proportional to the व्होल्टेज अक्रॉस दीज 2 पॉइंट्स. त्या 2 पॉइंट मध्ये जे काय व्होल्टेज असेल त्या व्होल्टेजच्या प्रमाणात असतो. दॅट इज करंट वी आर डिनोटिंग बाय लेटर आय व्होल्टेज. Current is directly proportional to
voltage.
Voltage. Then I is directly proportional to V. Then I is equal to R into V. What is this constant? The constant of proportionality is resistance. This is we called as a
Radius of the wire.
resistance.
Resistance.
The constant of proportionality R. R म्हणजे काय की ह्या करंट फ्लो होण्यासाठी जो अपोज होतो तो अपोज इज द रेजिस्टन्स अँड दॅट इज द कॉन्स्टंट R. Therefore R is equal to
V upon I.
R is equal to
V upon I. Voltage upon
V
current.
minus I.
C. What is this? I is equal to R into V. R is I am keeping at one side. V is I am taking at this side.
V upon
V
I.
upon I.
V upon I. Upon
V
current.
upon I, sir.
How it is V upon I?
No.
Huh? How it is V upon I? इथं सांगा ना मला कसं
V
होणार.
minus I. V minus I. V upon I is in one. Upon
V is equal to I into R होणार. मग रेजिस्टन्स इज इक्वल टू व्होल्टेज अपॉन करंट.
voltage upon current.
This is the I is equal to R into V.
Voltage is equal to current into resistance.
Resistance. I current
This is the
voltage upon
so see what is this R is the resistance of constant, but we have not taken this way. What we have taken, I is directly proportional to V. So here first upon we have to put I is equal to K into V. Okay, K. But what is that? What is this resistance? 1 upon V is equal to R. The reciprocal of this constant is the resistance. Reciprocal of this constant is the resistance. This is therefore I is equal to K. Value of the K is the 1 upon R into V. Then what is the R? I am taking this R to this side. IR is equal to V. IR is equal to V or R is equal to V upon
VI.
I. V upon I. This way it is going to be happen. This is the R is equal to V upon I or IR is equal to V is the Ohm's law. Current is directly proportional to voltage is the Ohm's law. Now we have already studied about the conductors and insulators. What are the conductors? Who is going to read for the conductors, Tawni? Conductors means allowing to flow the electric current. Insulators means who are not allowing to the current. What are the conductors? Conducting material आपल्याकडे कोणते आहेत? What are the conducting materials we have in the universe? असे कोणते मटेरियल्स आहेत त्याच्यामधून करंट फ्लो होतो?
Aluminium.
Copper, aluminum,
Conductor,
steel.
silver, copper, aluminium.
Metal.
Say all metals. metals हे conductors आहेत. What is copper, aluminum, steel, any metal, all metals are the conductor. Okay. काय ज्याच्यामधून लाईट करंट पास होत नाही. What are that?
Plastic.
प्लास्टिक,
wood,
Wood.
त्याच्यामधून इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. अजून कशामधून इलेक्ट्रिसिटी पास होत नाही?
Cloth.
क्लॉथ्स मधून होत नाही.
Hmm.
What is that? One more thing is that
Water.
water I can put it insulator or a conductor.
होते की
होते ना?
conductor.
Okay, it's in a conductor. Water is a good conductor.
Up.
Or semiconductor. What is the definition of the conductors? Who is going to read for me?
Current flow one point to another is called a conductor.
Electric conductor. What is the definition of electric conductor? Electric conductor is defined as a material which allows the electricity flow. त्यांच्यामधून इलेक्ट्रिसिटी फ्लो करण्यासाठी जर अलाव करत असेल इझिली तर दॅट इज द नोन एज द इलेक्ट्रिक कंडक्टर. दिस इज द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ द कंडक्टर अँड दॅट प्रॉपर्टी इज कॉल्ड एज द conductivity. Conductivity of what is conductivity? Conductivity is the property of the conductor to allowing the pass the electricity. Insulator. What is the insulator? Insulator is the material in which electron does not allow to any flow to atom or anything. So insulator doesn't allow any kind of flow through them. And this property is known as the resistivity of that material. This is the conductor and insulator. About the conductor and insulator, you might have understood properly. Now what are the good conductors, best conductors, what are the best insulators, and intermediate are the semiconductors. सर्वात चांगला कंडक्टर कोण आहे?
Silver.
Who is the very best conductor?
Silver.
Compared to copper. And who is the best bad conductor? Or who is the best insulator?
Rubber.
Very good. Now this copper and aluminum wires are being used in the
Wire.
आपल्याकडे जे वायर्स असतात त्या वायर्स मध्ये वायरच्या कोटिंगच्या आत जे वायर्स असतात तार असतात व्हॉट आर दॅट कॉपर वायर किंवा अल्युमिनियम वायर असतात दॅट हॅज बीन कोटेड बाय रबर. त्या रबरनं कोटिंग केलेले असतात. सम कोटिंग बिंग यूज फॉर दॅट इन्सुलेटर ॲज अ ग्लास. इलेक्ट्रिक पोल वरती काही ठिकाणी ग्लास सुद्धा वापर केला असतो. ग्लासच्या रिंग्स असतात. दॅट रिंग्स आर द इन्सुलेटर्स टू restrict the flow of the current. These are the some of the materials which we are in daily use. We are using as a insulators or bad conductors. And some of the products are the semiconductors. Conductor, semiconductor, insulator. Sequentially, it is written here. But resistors are altogether different from this. Don't intermix with the resistors to the conductors, semester and insulators. So these are the resistors are circuit components. This conductor and semiconductor, this is the property of the matter. Matter chi property ahe. Okay, do you got the difference between these?
Yes.
This is the differentiation between the conductor and insulator. You can screenshot, and if you have any doubt, you can ask me. permits electricity heat to pass through is a conductor. Material that do not permit heat and electricity that pass through it is the insulator. A few examples of conductor are silver, aluminum, iron. Few examples of insulators are paper, wood, rubber. Electrons move freely in the conductor. Conductor मध्ये electrons काय होतात? Freely move होतात. Electrons do not move freely in the insulators. The field exists on the surface but remains zero on the inside. The conductor जे असेल त्याच्या आजूबाजूला इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड जनरेट होतं, बट इनसाइड देर इज नो एनी इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. इलेक्ट्रिक डझंट एक्झिस्ट. इलेक्ट्रिक फील्डचा आणि इन्सुलेटरचा दूर दूरपर्यंत काहीही संबंध नाही. इन्सुलेटर कॅन बी इन्फ्लुएन्स्ड बाय द कंडक्टर विथ फॉर द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड, बट इलेक्ट्रिक इन्सुलेटर मध्ये इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इलेक्ट्रिक करंटच पास होत नाही, तर फील्डचा संबंधच येणार नाहीये. इथपर्यंत ठीक आहे. आपण वी आर गोइंग टू स्टॉप नाव हिअर. तर इथपर्यंत जे काही आपण शिकलेलो आहोत, शिकवलेलं आहे ते तुम्ही